Hello, it's me, Diego, and I haven't made a video for a long time, it seems like, but I've been a little bit under the weather. Well, I'm kind of recuperating by now, so in this meantime, I've had this horrible transition from summer to direct winter to fall, back to fall, and I have a mess. So I don't know about you, but um, I have a lot of shoes that are a little bit out of control right now. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is quite embarrassing, but as you can see, I have like a plethora of shoes that I've been wearing, like my summer, winter, and then this is the most embarrassing part. Oh my God, look at my closet and all my shoe boxes, and it goes all the way up. Crazy, insane. Even my sweaters have fallen over. So every season between summer, fall, and winter, I usually organize my shoes and my sweaters because they get so out of control. And I don't know how this happens every single year, but it does. My shoes are out of control. And I think it's because you wear from your summer shoes to your like fallish shoes to like your winter boots and things like that. But this year, because I live in New Mexico, we had this crazy snowstorm in the middle of October, like right before was it Halloween? And we had like 3 or 4, no, it was actually like 8 inches of snow. So I was pulling out my winter boots, and I still had like my summer shoes that I'd been wearing in August and September. And then I finally organized. No, I haven't organized. I'm going to organize now, and it's already November. Usually I do this in October. But like I said, I was a little bit sick for a while, and I had to do the elections. And so I'm a little bit behind. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is show you how I do it. The first thing I'm going to do, let me show you, is put all the pairs together so that they aren't like so crazy. And then once that happens, then I'll show you the next step. So the first step is to gather all your pairs together. And most of them are together already now, but I'll show you what I mean. So as you can see, I have like, I'm starting to pair them together. And like I said, they're all mixed up like with the seasons. So I have like suede shoes, and then I had the boots. I still have like my summer, what are those? Summer loafers. I even have like my Coach loafers that I wear in the summer. And I just start putting them all in rows like this. So then I know exactly where they go. And then the next thing I do is I start pulling out the boxes. So each box, I don't know if you guys save your box, but this is like, let's say this is my Coach shoes, and it has a little picture of the shoe, so you know what shoe goes in the box. So I start bringing out all the boxes and organizing the boxes next. So this mess is pretty much all my summer shoes that have been buried with I still have some of my like fall boots that are still mixed up because I had so much craziness going on. And then see, the empty spaces are where the boxes are going to go. And then I still have to pull these down and see what goes in there. So, like I was saying, I just get like a rag like this, and I just start wiping down. Start wiping down the boxes and get all the dust off of them. Okay, you just go through and wipe all the boxes down and then organize them so that you see the actual what the actual shoe that goes in there. And usually each box will say, most boxes do have a picture and the description. So dark sand suede, it's a little boot, and then you know what goes in there. Okay, so I pretty much did everything that I needed to do with the bringing the shoes out of the closet. And then I'll show you that I have like some insane like flip-flops and espadrilles, slides, things like that I need to organize in a better way, but those are just too many to put in a row. So those are like all just piled there, but I'll put those away. And then I have like all the shoes lined out, row after row like that. And then I still have a few in the closet, but as you can see, it's pretty messy in there. So I have this handy dandy little dustpan and little brush. So I'm going to brush out the closet so that it's nice and clean in there. Like there's some random shoelaces in there, and then some of the stuffing that goes on the shoes so that they keep their form that have fallen out of the boxes. So I'm going to do that next, is actually clean the closet, or at least sweep it. Okay, so the floor is swept and pretty much clean. I do have some bigger boxes of shoes back there, and just some other things that I don't want to show you because it's a big closet mess. But while I was doing that, one of the biggest things that drives me crazy is like this. So I have a Lacoste box, but inside the box are Tommy Hilfiger shoes. And I don't know about, but there's nothing more frustrating than to try to get, you go to get a pair of shoes and you think it's something that it is, and it's not. So for example, that would have been, I would have went to go look for those Lacoste shoes, and they would have been those plaid Tommy Hilfiger ones. Drives me crazy. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to put the shoes in seasonal order. And I know it seems like this is crazy and it's like a lot, but it really is like a better way to organize so that you know exactly what to do with your shoes. So the next step I'm going to do is get all the shoes and put them in seasonal order. So like summer, which obviously is this mess right here, flip-flops, espadrilles, slides, things like that. I have summer shoes over here mixed in with like winter, fall, winter boots, total winter boots, mixed in with summer, and then some winter loafers in the end over there, along with boots. And then I have like summer shoes. Everything's just all mixed up, so I'm going to need to organize them so that they're in seasonal order. Okay, so I've done the best that I could about organizing them. So on that first top row, let me just enlarge. I have basically my winter shoes, and then it goes into fall, and I zigzag all my fall shoes, and then goes to summer, spring, and so forth like that. And then not to forget all that mess there. So I got to do that as well. Oh yeah, and then all the boxes I put on top of my guest bed, because that's where some of these shoes are going to go, and then I'll put them on the shelf I have over there, and all the boxes go on that shelf. So the easiest way that I'm going to start is just basically I just tackle it from the boxes that I see. So I have the penguin box here, and I know what shoes go in them. It's the penguins right here because there's a little penguin, and I just put them in. Make sure that you put them, one goes one way and one goes the other way so that you know so they fit in the box properly. Then you got to just make sure that that's what it is, which that is the same shoe. So you're good. So I put the lid on the box. The penguin shoes are in the penguin box, and that one's ready to get put away. So my closet is completely out of control, but see, it just slides right in, and then I know that's those shoes are in that box. And I have a bunch of boxes here that it goes back, and I wish I had a walk-in closet so I can organize my shoes so much better, but unfortunately I'm poor, so I just have a regular old house closet with so I do the best I can. And that's kind of why I have to organize everything like this, because otherwise, as you saw when I first started the video, it was a complete disaster. So here we go. So that's one box out of quite a bit of shoes, but it's okay. There's one spot empty, so that's a good thing. So sometimes, like now, I'm sitting on my bed and I have this box. It's like a larger box. And I go to the side and there's not a description. It just says black. And it's public opinion. I don't really quite remember that. So these must be, I'm pretty much guessing they're my winter boots. So. And I've also noticed that I have a couple of I think it's these ones here, but look in, what does it say? Public opinion. Okay, so that's the right ones. So those actually go in this box. And then just make sure that they're put in, like I said earlier, one goes one way, one goes the other way, so that they fit in the box. And then I remember I was saying that I have this little space over here, and that's where my snow boots go. So I have like some Ralph Lauren boots, and then those public opinion, and then I had to buy some other boots one time. So the ones that I'm doing next are like my Ted Baker London boots, because again, it doesn't really have a picture of it, but it says dark blue. Now, I don't know what happened to the lid to this box. So that's one of those things that drives me crazy. But I do know that these are the shoes that go in there. These little Ted Bakers. So you just put them in like that. And then you just go down the list. You grab the box, see what goes in it, and then put it in the box. Now I said, this one I have to find the lid, because I don't know what happened to it, but I'll find it eventually. So sometimes you have to really like check, because this one says Polo, and it has a little picture, but like all the shoes look like that. They all look, you know, it's a basic loafer. So then you really got to read what it says, and it says Buffalo check. So the only thing that I can think of that goes in this is like I consider a check, right? So I'm gonna put those in this box. Okay, so now I realize that no, those weren't the right shoes for that box, because I just looked now at this new box and I was like, let me see what it says, and it says Gingham Critter. And it actually looks like a little tennis shoe with laces. The other one was just a loafer. So I put the wrong one in the wrong box, literally. So Gingham, this is the gingham, which goes in this box because it has little critters on them. They're little lobsters. So those are very summery shoes that I wear like when I go to the beach or something like that. those go in there, so I'm not really sure what goes in that box. Ta-da! I just snapped. These are the description of what goes in this box. It's the checkered buffalo check. And those are the buffalo check. So you just got to really take your time and do it right so that you have the right things in the right box. And it does take a little bit of time. I've been doing it for probably an hour now, and it kind of sucks, but it's something you got to do. Also, another thing, like if you take care of your shoes and put them properly, they'll last you a lot longer. So these, like you can see, they're in the original box. Still has the paper. I put the paper insole in them so that they keep their shape. And then they're good to go when you need them. Okay, so as you can see, my pile has significantly gone down, but I still find some shoes without either a box, or the box got thrown away or got just smashed. These ones are all put in their boxes and are ready to be put away. So those are all good to go. So these ones are, I could have sworn I had boxes for this one, but apparently not. So I'm going to go ahead and just put those in the closet. As you can see, I started putting the shoes in order, and then I'll go from there. Okay, so I put all the shoes in order. That I put mostly like the fall winter shoes closest to the doors, so that those are the ones I'm going to use more frequently. And then the next thing I'm going to do is tackle this. I'm going to put all those boxes in seasonal order as well, putting the summer shoes towards the back of the closet, and the winter fall boots and shoes on this side of the closet. Okay, so it's all done. I have all the shoes organized. I have all the boxes lined up all the way to the tippy top. As you can see, I have a lot of shoes that I really probably should try to get rid of, especially like that crazy mess down there. Those are shoes that I probably hardly ever wear. And I still have all these shoes, but there's just absolutely no way, as you can see in the closet, they would fit in there. So what I did is I got this like storage bin, and I'm going to put all those summer like sandals, flip-flops, espadrilles, slides, things like that. I'm going to put them in that box. So again, you want to be as neat as possible because you want these to be ready to go next summer. So you put your Havaianas because you're going to wear those at the beach next year. And I have quite a few pairs of those, so I'll put all those together. And then I know that in that corner is the Havaianas. These are the leather flip-flops in this corner. So I'll put those there. I have these slides that I'll put down here, and then here's some more slides. I have these very dirty flip-flops, and then last but not least, I'll put my Toms and all my espadrilles on top, so I know that these are all like very summer shoes. And then there they go, and I'll just put the lid on it. And again, oh my god, look at this hair, child. So that was a lot of work. And I'm not going to lie and say that it's like a fun thing to do, because it's really not. It's not fun at all. And, but it's done. So it just took me like a couple of hours on a Friday night. Woohoo! My lovely Friday evenings. But we are in a lockdown. So if you're on lockdowns, do things like that. You can organize your closet, organize your shoes. This weekend, I'm probably going to organize my sweaters, because I have been called a sweater queen before, and I do have quite a lot. And as I was looking up there at my boxes of shoes, I saw that the sweaters were out of control too. So that'll probably be my next step to organize that. But I hope that gave you some advice, or I don't know how your shoe situation is at your house, but as you can see, mine was completely out of control. But now everything is put in place. There's my box of summer shoes. I'll put those in the garage. Put all these. And there we have it. Compared to what it was like earlier today to now, it looks pretty good. So, thank you again for watching my video. You have a great evening, and bye-bye.